Greetings and salutations, quizzaciously again, and time for another episode of But Will It Snipe? Today we're going to get into the Holger 556. Now, it's an interesting assault rifle. It's got two conversion kits, as you can see here in the lower corner. Now, I might do a But Will It Snipe for each of these conversion kits. I'm not entirely sure. I might do that when I do the, I'll probably do that when I do the Trash or Treasure. To be perfectly honest with you, I will probably look at it when I do the Trash or Treasure. But we're going to hop into some hardcore team deathmatch, and we're going to see what happens. First off, always check your filters, so you know. The reason I say that is this. Call of Duty and Activision at large have this wonderful thing they like to do, where they like to overpopulate your list. Pardon me. They like to overpopulate the list with game types that are not being played or that don't have a big queue line behind it. And I've noticed this a lot, and they'll automatically just activate it and say, well, here you go. This is the playlist you wanted, right? No, that's not the playlist I wanted, but thank you for giving it to me anyway. And they do that quite often. Now, Invasion's a good map for sniping, by the way. Now, you're probably also wondering, Quiz, why is it you have no intro? Why is it you have no outro? Why is it you never... does this not have an option for semi-automatic? Anyway, we'll find out. But you're probably wondering, why is it you don't ever say like and subscribe? There's a reason why I don't. I don't like... I've never really liked that idea. It's the same reason I don't make clickbait, right? And I know what you're thinking, but Will It Snipe is clickbait. Well, yes and no. It's just seeing if sniping with a weapon is possible. Oh, there is a semi-automatic mode on this weapon.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Swapping max.
So, this is a good map to try the Will It Snipes. The thing is will I get the optimal chance to do it before it times out? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see how it all sorts itself out, so to speak. And as it stands right now, it's a pretty solid weapon. I hear that. That's a cluster mine.
Mosquito standing by. Care package standing by.
They're not quite aware of my presence yet, or at least how to handle it. Well, I mean, then again... Ooh, missed a few there. Not a fan of that. It's got good killing power, so I've got high hopes for it.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking.
I've got high hopes for the whole long-range sniping capabilities of this weapon. Oh, 78 meters, one shot? Yeah, this looks very promising, I might say. That over there. But as always, I run the A-OK scope, because it's A-OK by me, and it has no scope glint, because you never want to give away your position with a scope glint. I mean, it is like a lighthouse, especially if you go with the higher magnification scopes. The higher the magnification, obviously, the larger the scope glint. Now, I will also be doing this for Black Ops 6 when it comes out. So I will be doing a But Will It Snipe for Black Ops 6. That's a shame. And I'm hoping that by then I'll get a little bit of traction in the channel, so on and so forth. Thanks, team. Thanks, team. That's great. Thanks for looking. But I'm hoping that the channel picks up, a little bit and gets a little bit more traction. And the reason why is because I think that there's a lot of things on YouTube where the players are all about like epic plays, which of course they're fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. They're very fun to watch. Can I hit them? Thank you. Um, I think that there's a lot of players making good plays, and it's like yeah, people want to watch those big plays, and rightfully so. But then there's those plays where they're not really like awe-inspiring plays, but they're still wow, it was a good shot. I will give him that. Oh, it came from behind. Okay. Why does that person always steal the grenade? But no, that having big plays that's perfectly fine. I mean, they're entertaining. But people I've noticed they've gotten far too competitive, and it's almost become dull. It's fine if you want to be like the greatest at something and to excel at something. That's perfectly fine. But just be humble about it, right? It's like with me, I'm good at turning weapons into snipers that are not meant to be snipers. I'm good at it. Am I the best? No. Do I claim to be the best? No. Do I want to be the best? No. I just want to be me. You're kidding me. Keep the corner. I know you want to. He's coming from this way.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
I had to make one decision or another. It was either wait it out and die by the one guy in front of me, or wait it out and die by the other. The 89 meters. It's a good shot. So yes, I'm pretty much saying that this one right here is a confirmation. It will indeed snipe. But will the aftermarket parts snipe? Well, I will change up something, and I will. I'll change something up, and I'll try the aftermarket parts after this game, and I'll see if it does. We'll see how it goes. Oh, see somebody. I mean, he should not have rounded that corner until his flashbang went. But no, I like to have fun with the games. I like to do goofy things, and I think that's what a lot of things need to get back to. And I think when you're playing a game, you need to do it to have the fun.
30 seconds
I mean,
remaining.
is it good to win? Sure. Who doesn't like winning? But do you always have to win? No. Heard the slide too. Heard the slide in my left ear.
10 seconds remaining. Mission failed. Return to base.
I didn't do too bad. I know that my kill death was pretty good. But I also know that, you're probably wondering why I don't, indulge in the whole clickbait thing, or why I don't indulge in what normal channels do. And that's because I don't like it. It's a personal choice. And not saying that it's wrong. But those that want to do clickbait, they're more than welcome to. Those that want to showcase, their skills and want to sit there. Forgot. I have to do one other thing with this before we switch over to the aftermarket part. We're going to go to the firing range. Now, it's fine if people want to sit there and, play the game and be, super skilled at something. Perfectly fine. Alright? No problems there. There's 5 shots at that range. Yeah. 4 shots. But 5 shots total. Yeah, 4 shots to the head. And now with plates. See, I never claimed to be the best at anything. 7 shots with plates. So the difference is literally, it's 1 shot per plate at that range. So in Warzone, it would even work out to be a really good mid-range rifle. But that's that one. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna check the one of the conversion kits. It brings up a big question. All right, well, never mind. It removed the barrel. So we're gonna try the jacked signal burst. We're gonna see if this will snipe. Hoping that I get something like invasion again, but we'll see. Back to the previous conversation. Being highly skilled, that's fine. If you want to flex on it, all the better for you. No problems against it. The people that use a lot of cursing and profanity in their videos, again, I don't have an issue with it. But I don't personally use it because I believe there's a time and place for it, right? And pardon me, I definitely pardon me on that one. It happens. But I think there's a time and place for everything. I really do, and I don't think that I don't think having a lot of profanity in your games and in your gameplay is a good thing. I really don't. I think it detracts from quality. And that's just my personal opinion on it. And that's why I don't use any profanity in the games. Nor do I do it when I stream. When I stream, no profanity is used. Solely because it just, there's no time and place for it. Really, there isn't. I like to keep it clean. And it's rare to see these days. It's rare to see
Hardcore team deathmatch. All
people on
operators
YouTube.
drop
It's
into
rare to
engage.
see people on Twitch or Kick or whatever your streaming platform is that are not using profanity, not trying to farm engagement with clickbait and other audacious things and trying to be over the top all the time. And you have very few actual YouTube personalities or people in general that like to keep it kind of not really, I can't say dull or muted, but just low key. You know what I mean? You know what? I didn't even see him there. That was absolutely shocking. I did not see him there at all. Oh, wonderful. But now that I know he's there, nope, miss him this time. At least I don't think so. We'll see how it plays out. See him, at least not this angle. Wearing a giant white outfit, so you'd figure you'd be able to see him. I did not see him at all. Oh, there he is. He's up on the rock. Okay. Alright. Alright, I see. Unless he moves. If he moves... Oh, hello. I was wondering. Point the laser at the rock. Because if you point the laser at the rock, they can't see the laser. Can't see the laser beam. Okay? When they see the laser, they know they're being aimed at. And then they can duck out of the way. See? But like I was saying, I'm not the world's most bombastic personality. I'm not the world's most, audacious individual, constantly screaming and shouting and being over dramatic, being overly expressive.
Taking the lead. We've lost the lead.
It's a shame. I could have had him. I should have had him. Yep. Figured that was gonna happen. I mean, I guess there's a time and place to even be irate in a game, but I've never really seen a reason for it. 101! Oh,
We've secured the lead.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this'll snipe too. The laser's a little obnoxious, but if you can get past that, it will definitely snipe. Here, play with that.
We've taken the lead.
Stun grenade out. Got you covered.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
He's hiding right there. But he's over there in that corner. Didn't throw the grenade far enough. That's it. Went to throw the grenade and I didn't throw it far enough. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Enemy operator.
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead. Moving to my mark.
Didn't get hit there. Sailing by my head. That's the question.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Saw him there too. I saw him down in that little notch down there in the building.
What the?
Got him. 77. 114.
Moving. Mosquito standing by.
Just deleting him right now. For now. I mean, it's probably going to go back the other way here in a second. It's, you know, it kind of flip-flops like that. Sometimes you get games where you're getting them, and sometimes you get God. So to speak.
Care package standing by.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good, so yeah, this one will snipe for sure. This aftermarket part will do the trick. I mean, 114 meters, 101 meters, 71 meters. This thing's got lethality for days, so I totally expect that it could snipe 130, 140. I mean, maybe even 164, like on derail. Oh, you know, he was hiding in that building with an Uzi, but, you know. Really? You're just gonna camp up there with a cluster mine? Seriously, dude?
Affirm.
It was a leaf that was moving. I thought it was a player.
Scratch that.
I know there's a guy up in the building. And I know there's one up beyond the building. Up on the hill. These things I know. These things I'm trying to avoid as well. So I don't want them, doming me when I'm around the corner. Ooh. Didn't want them doming me when I'm around the corner. Hello. Your scope quit. Where'd you go?
1 minute remaining.
Jumped down. Apparently he didn't want to be up there too long.
Friendly UAV online.
Spotted you.
30 seconds remain.
Wait a minute. You're
Hostile
telling me I just gotta...
window.
I'm sorry, what? I got a juggernaut out of that.
Remaining. Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Oh, that's coming down to my skull. Ooh, right at the last second. Just completely eviscerates them. Nice. Nice. Wait, I actually earned the Juggernaut. I didn't even call in the care package. Now I got one more to test. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. But first, as always, I have to go to the firing range. You know this. I take every but bullet snipe to the firing range. Again, it's more of an informational thing because, these people, there are people out there that want to know, how lethal is a weapon? And that's pretty much what you'll see. This does have a 3-round burst, but in semi-automatic from this range. If I wasn't an absolutely terrible shot right there, it would have been 4 shots. Let's double check. 4 shots. So with plates, it should be 7. Exactly 7 shots. So the lethality is not changed by this aftermarket part. I mean, it has a laser, so if lasers are your thing, then there you go. This one does not have a laser. And I'm gonna go with... It also doesn't have a barrel on it, so I'm gonna go with a high grain round. I'm gonna see if it has a semi-automatic before I do anything. It does not, so this is likely to be a harder sniping. Not promising. Still 4 shots. That's 4 shots on plates, though. It's not looking promising. I don't even think I have to go into a game to do if this one will snipe, because it's very inaccurate. I mean, it's great for full auto. I mean, just give it, aside from the recoil, it's pretty good full auto. But it's looking kind of grim. But we'll give it the old college try. I'm not one to just walk away and not test it out. Got to test everything. It's kind of like Mythbusters, right? Except you don't really test Mythbusters in this game as much as you would think. Now there are people that do Mythbusters, or they do it in like Warzone or whatever. And again, like if Warzone's their jam, cool. If it's not their jam, okay, that's also cool. I personally don't really care much for Warzone, but I do like to show how lethal a gun can be on Warzone. Now, it raises an interesting question.
Hardcore team
Would the
deathmatch.
lethality
You're
be
clear to engage
lower
any and all
because
hostiles in
of...
the AO.
Is the lethality lower just because of the plates? Or is it because Warzone has a higher health threshold as well as the plates? Like, is that an actual thing? I mean, that could possibly be the case. We'll have to find out. Now, I'm not obviously not going to... At 45, it's not really a long shot, but it's not exactly short either. So, 45 meters. Kinda grim. Oh, man.
Go in your box, mate. This area's been looted. Cancel barrage. Here we go.
Like I said, I don't play Warzone enough to know what the if there's a health threshold that's been increased or not. I don't really play Warzone all that much. So if there's a higher health threshold, that would explain why the lethality is lower. It might not be just because of plates. Obviously, plates increase your health threshold substantially by at least 3 or 4 more shots. Sometimes it is slick. Wow.
1 minute remaining.
I was not seeing that guy there. That was tragic. But like I said, it's not looking good for this loadout. Though it burst fire helps. It's got full auto. It fires 2 rounds at the same time, and so being able to fire 2 rounds simultaneously kind of helps in the long run.
Leader standing by. 30 seconds remain.
It's got decent range. 40 meters is not bad for an assault rifle with no long barrel.
10 seconds remaining. Friendly UAV online.
I mean, I got some really good shots with the... I'm sorry, but if I was the last death due to a launcher, that's gonna be funny. They didn't even know I was coming, and all of a sudden they just ripped the launcher shot and caught me. No. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, man. What a way to end the video right there. That was comical. Oh. But no, I don't believe that the Holger 556 loadout here with the... What is it called again? The backsaw kit. I don't think the Jack backsaw kit can snipe. I think the optimal lethality, if you were to get a headshot in hardcore would be, 50 meters. Is the gun lethal? Yeah. I mean, you saw me pull off the 116. I think it was 116, maybe 114. It's got lethality. So it'll hit distant targets. So the lethality at range is quite good for what it is. And I really... Anybody out there that's looking at it and saying, well, but it's not that lethal, blah blah. No, trust me, it's lethal. It's got good lethality. But next next video is going to be the MCW. And I'll get it all kitted out, record the video, and that's what'll happen. But that was the Holger 556. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, a fantastic tomorrow. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait, but it's not evening. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's say it's 11:30 in the morning. Eventually, you have an evening. I hope you have a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.